Alright guys, so welcome back to another Rfactor 2 video where today we are going to be racing in the McLaren 650S as part of Studio 397's GT3 DLC pack, which they released a couple of days ago, or a couple of months ago at the time of recording this video. And looking at this car though, it looks pretty well detailed actually. Other cars they've released of it were this was his Mercedes SLS AMG. And is there another one here that's worth looking at? Oh yeah, of course, the Chevrolet Camaro was part of the DLC pack. And what else? I think, and it also came with a Corvette, and also this car, the Radical. Is there a Corvette anywhere on the grid? No, it's just Camaros and McLarens and Radicals. But anyway, we're starting in P4 now after a very good qualifying session where my lap was around a 2 minutes 12, I believe. I think it was a 2 minute 12. Let's just see. No, this doesn't say it right, but I think my qualifying lap was definitely a 2 minute 12, somewhere along that lines there. Anyway though, without further ado, let's go racing here at the Bathurst circuit. I am starting in P4, like I said. We have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. And it's away we go now here in Bathurst for this GT3 race. Here in Bathurst, as I said before, or Mount Panorama as it would be another name for it. Anyway, we've got through Hell Corner. We're racing alongside a Camaro who gets the slipstream, and now he's pulling away from me. But then again though, knowing those Camaros and other American muscle cars, they're very quick around the corners, so or no, not very quick around the corners, they're very quick on the straights, so you can expect the Camaro to be very quick on the straights. But here on the technical part of this track is where I would be able to catch the car more often, as I had a bit of a tail slapper there because I got back on the brakes too soon there while trying to take too much speed into the corner. But anyway though, we're racing up the hill now. This is where I'm starting to close the gap on the Corvette, because, well, not the Corvette, the Camaro. God, I probably have a lot of Americans triggered from watching this video by me calling a Camaro a Corvette. But anyway, we're all over the rear wing of T-Veach, I believe his name is, as we're racing now down the hill. There's a McLaren, there's another McLaren looking at my inside. Oh, he nearly loses it there, but for me, shut the door on him there. But either way though, he still manages to hang on as he crashes into the wall there. But I'm still holding on to P3 here as we're racing now down the hill past the Falcon Tires elbow. Down the hill now, this is where Veach will have an opportunity on me. And right behind me is a test driver, because that's what the name says, T driver, so it's obviously a test driver for the particular team. But anyway, the test driver now is closing in on me. He's about 400th of a second behind. Down the brakes. Through here, turning in nice and gently, because these GT3 cars don't have as much grip as, say, a Formula 1 car. But anyway, into the final quarter we go now. The test driver now will try and make a move on me here. No, he doesn't. But, oh, I almost hit the tyre barriers there. But I'm still holding on to a P3 now. And now that Camaro has gotten away from me, so now it's between me, the test driver, and the Camaro there behind me. The test driver that goes down the inside, he makes contact with me, but he gets a move on me nevertheless. And now LeBrock is the guy in the Camaro. He's the guy driving the Camaro behind me. And now it's me chasing down the test driver with Brack there all over me. We go down we brake hard into Griffin's Bend. But the test driver now is still... Oh, I nearly lose it there. Oh, but that's giving me the opportunity to go up the inside of the test driver. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. But now the test driver still gets away with it. This is where overtaking here becomes very dangerous indeed. Oh, as I had a bit of damage to both sides of my car, but nevertheless, though, I'm still... Steering doesn't feel too affected on my car. I'm still maintaining the gap to the test driver there. as we're racing down the hill again now. This is where the technical bit comes into play. We pull away from the Camaros right behind us because the McLaren 650s are, the 650Ss are very quick around the corners. They're more quicker than the Camaros around the corners. But down here on the straights is where Brack and Galinas will start closing in on me. And as you can see there, there's Galinas there. He's closing on me by a couple of tenths. But yeah, the steering does feel a bit funny from that one hit there, or from those two hits there from the test driver. But nevertheless, though, I'm still holding a straight line, still maintaining a straight line in the car. Nevertheless, into the final corner we go now. Hit the brakes hard. Still, but still, that's let me catch up to the test driver. But we're battling it out here for the last place on the podium. And it's between me and the test driver as we run through, back up the hill again, passing the hell corner. But now we're starting to close in on the test driver by a couple of tenths. Now, back here at the technical part of the circuit, this is where, through Griffin's Bend, this is where I seem to get my quickest. Oh, as I caught up to the test driver there dramatically as we race back up the hill now. Oh, nice trip! Got the tail end of the car out there. But nevertheless, though, I'm still holding on to a P4 and still chasing down the test driver. As we're now at the top of the hill, pulling away now from Galadinas in his Camaro. Right, through the most technical part of the track. And looking at Bathurst, it's like a combination of both the Hungaroring and the Nürburgring, only more tighter, as I nearly lose it going into the Falcon Tires elbow, and that's given the test driver to start pulling away from me there, but I'm still chasing him down nevertheless. He's starting to pull away from me there now, but hopefully though I'll be still able to catch him as we race now towards the second to last corner. Galani is there in his Camaro there, is now starting to catch me. But what about through here, through the more technical part of the circuit? Got the tail end of the car out there. Okay, I really gotta go easy on the power of these cars because they're very tail happy. But we have 2 laps to go now. Can I catch the test driver and beat Galanias for P3? Even though Galanias is in P5. The test driver's in P3 now, so my target is P3. Can I take P3 and get on the last lap of the podium? We're well out of the slipstream now of the test driver. But now we're back up at the technical part of the circuit. This is where I'll be able to catch. This is where I'll be still able to slightly catch the test driver and pull away from the Camaros. Trying to keep it nice and steady here as we go up the hill now. Ooh, very flat out driving there. Oh, Nelly! Again, getting the tail end of the car out. That I am going to lose it at some point during this race. If I keep going around those corners like an absolute madman and getting the tail end of the car out, I'm gonna spin out one minute or another. So I really gotta go easy on the power as we race now down the hill towards the Falcon Tires elbow. Into the Falcon Tires elbow we go. As the test driver now is down 3 seconds ahead. I doubt I'm going to catch him. So all I can do is just defend against Galanias, who's a potential threat to me. He's closing in on me on the straights. He could take me. He could potentially pass me if I'm not careful. But yeah, Galanias is just there. He's at the same corner as me. So I'm going to try and drive in the middle of the road and go defensive here and defend against Galanias. We go on to the final lap. This is where and it's looking like we could be in for a potential battle here. Me and Galanias is. He gets the better line than me. Oh, he's in the straights. It's in a straight line. This is where Galanias is going to have the better driving speed than me. He's going down. He's going down the inside. I've already made the defensive move, so there's no way I can make it again. But all I can do is just brake slightly later than him into hell corner. We go, lock up the brakes, and I still manage to stay ahead of Galanias as I go up the hill again. Galanias is now chasing me, but this is where I should pull out ahead of him there. Oh, Nelly, no! Oh, no, no, no! Oh, no! I spun! Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, I was doing so well, and I'm losing places and everything. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no. I've lost places and everything here from that spin. I thought I could take that corner slightly faster there, but eventually I've cracked under the pressure. So now we're just racing against Van de Boo, going down the hill now against another Camaro. Oh, getting a bit scruffy there between me and him. But then again, though, I was the one that pushed him first, so in fairness, that is my fault. But I'm putting quite a lot of pressure on Van de Boo. As we race down the hill now past the Falcon Tires elbow. Obviously, since he's in a Camaro, he's going to pull away from me more. He's going to pull away from me on the straights. I'm going to have no answer to him. I think I came in there too fast. No, I haven't. Oh, yes, I have. I came in there a bit too fast. But I still, but Brett to do is now going to make a move. But I brake later than him. But I still managed to stay ahead of him for 8th place. Well, it would have been a good race if I didn't spin out on the top of the hill there, or near the top of the hill coming out of Hell's Corner. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, I would have had this race easy. Well, I would have finished in a respectable 4th place. Obviously, when I spun out there, I had no answer there. But let's go back and see what happened. So let's just zoom out here for a minute. So this is coming around the Griffin's Bend. As we were going up the hill, there was Galanias going at. I was like, oh, there's the thing. There's what happens when I was turning. I hit the brakes when I was turning, so that's why. If I didn't hit the brakes there, I would have still been able to maintain control of the car. But I simply came in there with just way too fast, and once I came in there way too fast, I had no answer. That was pretty much it. Hopes of having a good race went down the drain. So I thank you for joining me for this race in Bathurst using the GT3 pack from Studio 397. Hope you enjoyed this race, and I will see you guys in the next video.